Hey, this is Greg Hawks again, and welcome to another Sourcing in Real Life. Today is an unboxing video of Profit. It is in beta right now, and they've added some cool features that we're going to take a look at. I'm just going to play with their search function. I'm going to look for a nurse, see if this works. Let's do my neck of the woods. My neck of the woods, Houston. Let's look for let's see what we pull. You can also use Profit in the traditional way, going to sites like Facebook, and you'll see, you may not be able to see because my camera's in the way, but you'll see a little tick mark come up when you go to somebody's profile. Let's see, the Profit thing comes up. You can click it, you find more information about people. I'll bug my buddy Brett. He's got all these different profiles. Let's see if it'll find his Twitter. He's got a cloud profile. That's so 2012. Just kidding. And it looks like they either do a search, pull a specific profile, which I like. I always like when they pull specific profiles, regardless of how they find it. It's Twitter profile, black and white Twitter profile, Brett, really? Black and white photo. And he's got a color photo on his Facebook page, but that's him. And looks like it pulled some people. So you can go through this list. You can save these people. You can create a list. Let's create a new list. Nurses. I want you to add you to my new list, which I cannot find. Oh, there we go. Add. I look, it pulls their LinkedIn profile, their Gmail. Hey, that's pretty impressive. So I want to go back to my search though. What happened to my search? Here's my search. Sure, I'll use a credit. Nurse, add. Okay, I'm going to add another one. And it looks like it's pulling from LinkedIn mainly. So you go to your list. I've got my 3 nurses here. I want to look at my 3 nurses. Oh, I don't want to export. I want to look at them. I like to look at stuff. Okay, so it pulled an email for one of them. This is a quick search. The cool thing is that you can export it here, or you can go to your list of people and export it here, export it to Excel, and kind of like Data Miner does, they have it built in. Now, I haven't really played around with this in Facebook and in some other places. It looks like they pull some information, and keep in mind this is still in beta, so I'm sure this is going to be more fleshed out once they work on it. But name, title, location, URLs. It didn't pull all the URLs, probably because this one isn't public. But I know they're still in beta and they're working on it. But I mean, that's great, especially if you don't know data extraction. I mean, I can do more with Data Miner right now, but that's the gist of, if you're trying to build a list of people, viable candidates, you can go look through them. You can pick which ones you want to export. You can add them to a project, and you can go from there. No, you can remove the files. So pretty cool stuff. And I did the same thing. I think I was looking for an engineer in this one. And this one pulls from GitHub. It pulls from, that's his personal website. So they are looking other places, which is good. Now, I wanted to try something with AngelList as well and see if it works on AngelList. Let me see if I can find a profile on AngelList real quick. Who should I mess with? Who should I mess with? I wonder. Oh, I'll mess with David. David with Nicola. Okay. So, where is my profit button? I do not see my profit button. They may not have mapped it here. But I bet I can find them on Twitter. So I'm not finding the button on Twitter. Oh, here it is. There it is. It just takes a minute. Maybe I'm just impatient. And again, list of all the profiles. Ideally, you should be able to add them to a list here. But I know they're working on some stuff. But all in all, I mean, I think this is exactly where they need to be moving. I really like to see that they're pulling from different sites on LinkedIn, that they're pulling emails where they can, and that you can export all of it. I mean, that's what our industry needs. It needs more of this stuff to be automatic. It needs to be an easier time pulling information. And I shouldn't have to build an entire list of scrapers to pull the info. So this is the engineering one. So I can definitely see the advantage of using this. Again, it didn't pull all the URLs. I know they're working on it, but you get the gist of the information. And it's not bad, especially if you don't have LinkedIn Recruiter. I didn't use anything with LinkedIn Recruiter. I really like the fact they have a search function. You can use job titles, locations, companies, skills, exclusions. Pretty cool stuff. Looking forward to seeing what else they can build and what improvements and upgrades they make. Hopefully they'll expand that export data a whole lot, because that'll make everybody's life a whole lot easier. So the Chrome extension still works just like it used to. Let me see if I can find if I can bug somebody and find their email. I just pulled a phone number. That might be better for maybe Facebook. Well, and the other thing is, I mean, you can search through LinkedIn this way and pull emails directly through their desktop database. So you may not actually have to go to LinkedIn because it's pulling from other segments. Let me actually look for an engineer. It doesn't have to be. Let's try Dallas. Dallas, Texas. Skills. Software, maybe. Software. Let's look for software engineer. Skills software engineer. Let's do Java. JavaScript. And Python. Now I want some coffee because I'm talking about Java and JavaScript. Let's not look for administrators. I did this with a Linux engineer. We were looking for an engineer, not an administrator. Oh, and it came up pretty quickly. So let's see. Oh, this guy's got a picture. Let's look at him. Sure, I'll use a credit. Look at this. About me, GitHub, Gmail. That's great. That's what I like to see. And can I click on this guy? Okay, but I can click on any one of these. That's fabulous. Thank you very much, Prophet. That's what we need. That's what we're looking for. That makes Greg happy. Let's see with this guy. Sure, I'll use a credit. Facebook, GitHub, Jommy Tomcat. Is that really his Facebook profile though? Oh, rejected. But I bet you can find him. Is that his? But that's probably his GitHub account.